Welcome to Zemer B'chol Yom. Zemer B'chol Yom. My name is Baruch Meir Ben Yonah Halevi, and this is my monthly attempt to package together Torah, musar, and music into a nice, tight little package as a source of inspiration and reflection for yourself, for me, and anyone else who's listening. Just a reminder of the format. We're going to base the podcast around a song that I wrote, or the music that I wrote for words, normally from a Maimer Chazal or from a verse. We're going to discuss what it means. We're going to place it in the context, usually of Mesilas Yesharim, The Path of the Just, by Rav Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, where many of these songs originated, at least the inspiration for them. And we're going to try to connect it to the time of the year, and then we're going to hear the song. So this month, we're going to be quoting from a verse in Psalms, Tehillim, Nun Hey, verses Zayin and Ches. And it's from the 15th chapter of Mesilas Yesharim, acquiring abstinence, or bedarche knias haprishus, and the verse says in Tehillim, Mi tein li ever kiyona alfa v'eshkona hine archik nedod alim b'midbar sela. If only I had wings to fly like a dove, I would then fly afar and find a place to dwell. I would wander afar and sleep in the wilderness, says David HaMelech. So just in the context of Mesilas Yesharim, just real quick, the 10-step ladder of spiritual growth. The first step, as we've discussed before, is Zahirus, which I like to translate as awareness or consciousness. Basically, it means to understand the place you have in the world as a human being, somewhere right in between Aveira and Mitzvah, between right and wrong, and you should be able to reflect and apply your theoretical knowledge of right and wrong to your choices, and then also reflect on those choices as you're doing them, hopefully, and even afterwards, to see if you made a mistake or not, and fix your behavior. The second step, after you understand that theoretical construct and how to make choices, is to do them quickly with zerizus, alacrity, quickness, not letting time or other factors get in the way. Those are the first two steps. Those in and of themselves are probably a lifetime of work. There are 8 more steps, and the third step, which we've yet to discuss, is called Nikias, which the Ramchal says means basically to have no bad traits, bad character traits, and no bad actions, no sins, which seems like a high bar, which it is. And really just means that you're cleansing yourself, Nikias, which means cleansing yourself from even the thought or the feeling of wanting to do something wrong. And then the level above that, which we'll be working on today or talking about today, is called precious, where you're really separating yourselves even from things that are technically mutter for you to do, in order just to even keep yourself even far away from even negative desires. And that's where David HaMelech comes in and says this pasuk, or the Ramchal quotes the pasuk, and the Ramchal says, "Vayikar min hakol hu has bodedus." The most valuable thing is solitude. And then he quotes this verse in the context that, see, David HaMelech says, "If only I could go out into the wilderness and be alone with Hashem, that would be a valuable thing for me." And then the Ramchal also quotes that the prophets Eliyahu and Elisha would also go out into the wilderness and separate themselves from the world in order to forge a bond with Hashem. And I think also the connection to the time of the year is we're in Sefer B'Midbar, and as myself as a public school teacher, I'm also in the Midbar in the summer by myself, have some time off to be able to think and to learn more often. And so I'm trying to use this time, as we should all try to do, I think, to try to find some space in our lives to turn off our phones, to separate ourselves from other people, and just to speak to Hashem and His bodedus, connect ourselves and try to look internally and feel close to God through our own personal, unique relationship with Hashem. So hopefully that'll be an inspiration for you to give that a try, and hopefully this song will also inspire you to forge your own personal relationship with Hashem through His bodedus and connection to the Midbar. Ever Kayona, Alpha Veshkona, Metain Li, Ever Kayona, Alpha Veshkona, Hine Archik Nidol Alim Bamidbar, Bamidbar Selah. Hine Archik Nidol Alim Bamidbar, Bamidbar Selah. Metain Li, Ever Kayona, Alpha Veshkona, Metain Li, Ever Kayona, Alpha Veshkona, Hine Archik Nidol Alim Bamidbar, Bamidbar Selah. Hine Archik Nidol Alim Bamidbar, Bamidbar Selah. Metain Li, Ever Kayona, Alpha Veshkona, Metain Li, Ever Kayona, Alpha Veshkona, Hine Archik Nidol Alim Bamidbar, Bamidbar Selah. Hine Archik Nidol Alim Bamidbar, Bamidbar Selah.